Hey, good morning, YouTube. Right, time for a rant, I think. Guess what Jeremy Vine's talking about today? Hugging.
First, is it irresponsible to allow hugging? The Prime Minister, Boris Johnson,
No.
has announced that from Monday in England you can, with caution.
Thank you, but I don't need fucking permission from anyone to hug anyone, so fuck off Vine, fuck off Bojo.
Hug your friends and family. He reminded us that some people are more vulnerable to severe illness from COVID. He also
Bullshit.
said it will be up to us if we want to carry on social distancing.
Fucking what?
When meeting up.
What? What a dick. I apologise for showing this complete and utter fucking tosspot on screen, but let's, you know what he's going to say, fucking idiot.
And today, we're taking a step towards that moment when we learn to live responsibly with COVID. When we cease, eventually, to rely on detailed government edicts and
Stop lying, you fucking liar.
make our own decisions. So, from next
Have been all year. Didn't need to listen to you. Never listened to you. Fuck off. Fucking nonce.
Monday, we're updating the guidance on close contact between friends and family,
Well, that's great. You don't tell me who the fuck I can hug, so fuck off.
setting out the risks for everyone to make their own choices.
I'll tell you something amazing, okay? Yesterday, do you know how many daily deaths there were if you put together the deaths in England, Scotland and Northern Ireland? Do you know, Martin? Yeah.
0.
Astonishing. And
Not really, Jeremy, but go on.
that is the first time we've had 0 deaths from COVID since March 2020.
I'd just like to ask the question, what he said there, was it? Come on, play.
Scotland and Northern Ireland. Do you know, Martin? Yeah.
0.
Astonishing. And that is the first time we've had 0 deaths from COVID.
Or are there 0 deaths from someone after having a positive test result, you mean?
Since March 2020.
But there are always less deaths recorded on a Monday for whatever reason
Oh,
over the weekend.
Oh, nice one, Storm. Fucking little Miss Ray of Sunshine, you fucking...
Come on, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
Give her a
with your
fucking slap, Jeremy.
Statistics.
Fucking
With the
idiot.
virus still circulating in society, and as
Oh,
Storm
shut up, you fucking arsehole.
points out, we can't celebrate these zeros.
We can celebrate what the fuck we want. Don't listen to you. That's a good face. Look at him. Fucking idiot.
Great.
Is it risky? We've got people who are unvaccinated, Yasmin, and vulnerable.
Oh, fucking hell. Fuck off.
So hugging.
Oh, here we go. Fucking Yasmin fucking Alibi Brown, a fucking race baiting racist piece of shit.
We still don't know about the new variants.
Oh, fucking hell. Here we go.
And one thing this country didn't do early enough and efficiently enough, the vaccine program has been amazing, was shut down the borders. So these...
Oh, really? Shut down the borders? So you're going to stop the fuckers coming over in dinghies in, are you, Alibi Browns? I think you're probably one of them fucking lefty twats that protest to allow them in. Fucking idiot. Shut the fuck up.
variants, are what are bothering me, because we don't know whether the
Well, you're fucking bothering me. Fuck off.
jabs, and I've had 2 of the jabs,
Good, you'll be fucking dead soon then, you fucking evil fuck.
protect us from these variants. So we're still in that middle ground. And
No, we're fucking not. Shut up, you liar.
I don't think it is a time to go out and group hug.
Well, no one wants to fucking hug you anyway. Fuck off.
Yeah, okay, well, not group hug maybe, but we're talking about selective hugging. Martin, you're, as you said earlier, you're just completely happy with the idea.
Yeah, I think it's about personal responsibility now, making our own decisions
Yeah,
rather
well
than
said,
being told
Martin.
what to do by
Well, some of us haven't let ourselves be told what to fucking do for a year, you soppy cunt.
state. And I think we've recalibrated the beautiful human contact of life as something inherently dangerous and to be avoided. We must remember the positive benefit of hugging. And I won't lie to you, during December I felt really, really low, and I just missed my parents so much. I went back to Nottingham just to hug my mum.
Good.
And it was amazing to do.
Sorry for calling you a
Another
cunt.
demographic that's been sorely hit by this, I've written a foreword to a book which is out tomorrow, The War on Dads and Children by Vincent McGovern, How to Fight and Win. dads who've been estranged from their children this past year who would die for a hug. Just a chance to see their children, and that the joy that that gives. And people in care homes, of course, if there's a risk, and if elderly people or with underlying health conditions, then make those individual risks. It's not compulsory to hug, but we should be free to do what we want now.
We always have been, Martin. If you weren't, if you gave up your freedoms, that's on you, mate.
Peter is with this. The pandemic is over. Hugs are a beautiful thing.
Okay.
But fair play for saying that, mate. And I apologise for calling you names before.
Take a look, if you can, at our jabometer, which we've been
Oh,
doing
no
this-
thanks.
We haven't gone back.
Don't want to look at your stupid jabometer. Stick it up your arse.
It just seems like we don't want to stay in this, Yasmin, for a second longer than we have to. I'm not going to, you know, if you take Captain Tom as an example, there's a man, he's passed away now, of course. He was very vulnerable and he hadn't been vaccinated for various medical reasons. You can't hug the Captain Tom in your life, clearly. But you can hug the person who's been vaccinated.
I'd go and read some of the literature out there about shedding and stuff before you go hugging vaccinated people, maybe. Make sure your immune system's topped up would be my advice.
Surely.
Yes, you know, as Martin
Oh, fucking hell, is that a COVID cough? Oh, fucking hell, unclean, get her off.
put it very eloquently, a hug is something we all need to do, want to do, are desperate for. I am still worried that there has been, and I'm not into any of this, what I think is a complete distraction about the government controlling everything, and the government did what the government...
Did she really just say that? Oh, I'm going to have to listen to that again. What did she say?
thing we all need to do, want to do, are desperate for. I am still worried that there has been, and I'm not into any of this, what I think is a complete distraction about the government controlling everything. And
Right, okay. You don't believe the government have controlled everything. Right, okay. Tell that to the people that have stayed in and listened to the rules and wear masks and social distance and don't hug anyone and jump across to the other side of the fucking road when they see someone walking down the street. Yeah. The government haven't controlled anyone at all, have they, Yasmin, you dumb idiot? Fuck's sake.
the government did what the government had to do, and for a change,
You fucking slagged them off. What are you on about? You were slagging them off fucking last year. Changed your tune, didn't you?
after coming to it too late, it did take responsibility for the health of the population, and good on them. But where I am really anxious is every day
Tell that to the poor fuckers that died in the care homes, you dumb fuck.
getting new information about the variants.
Oh,
And-
fucking variants, here we go.
You know, for a hug, I don't want some to infect. Maybe it's because my sister died of COVID.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah,
it's
yeah.
because
Sorry, or with. She died of it, did she? Or with, or what was that? What told you that? A positive PCR test? Dumb fuck.
I am very frightened that Black and Asian people die
Oh,
in
yeah, of
greater
course,
numbers.
yeah.
And I'm old and all of that.
Yeah, you are
But
old.
I'm just not relaxed enough about it.
No,
And maybe
good on
it's
you.
just all in my head.
Yeah, it is all in your head, you fucking nutter.
Do you think, Martin, there'll be people who will take advantage of the ability to hug because they're predatory?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, again, you know, it's a shame we look at it so negatively. But
Yeah,
that,
well
that
said,
may
Martin.
happen, but I'm much more focused on us coming back together as a society, as families, as friends, in hospitality, which should be open right away. Never mind May the 17th, the broad 6 indoors. We've suffered immeasurably in so many ways, economically, our mental health, our physical health. And I, for one, can't wait to hug people. I just think we are human, we are contact creatures, and we've had that stolen from us by all.
No, I'm gonna have to disagree with you, Martin. It wasn't stolen from you. If you listened to the government and then didn't do what you wanted to do and did what they told you to do, that's on you, mate. I never stopped hugging anyone.
Authoritarian government, and we need our lives back and our freedoms back.
Storm, you got calls?
I certainly
If you have to fucking ask for them back, you never had them in the first place. We take them back.
do. We're going to speak to Kenny from West Sussex, who thinks it's okay to hug.
Who will you
Well
be
done,
hugging,
Kenny.
Kenny? Who's on your hug list?
Oh, any mates, work mates, people I haven't seen for a long time, and people that I've seen from a distance. Basically, it's a lot more hygienic than a handshake.
stop you. I think I've missed out on man hugs.
I'm not surprised. I'd imagine you've got a fucking limp-wristed soy handshake as well, you fucking idiot.
I mean, I should be working with you. I feel like I'm a bit jealous. I don't get hugged enough by blokes.
Oh dear. How does your wife feel about that then, Jeremy? Jeremy's upset he's not getting hugged by blokes. Maybe it's because I don't know. Owen Jones would give you a hug, I'm sure.
It's a lot more personal, and maybe it's because we're a bit older and all that. You're just quite happy to give people a hug. If people are worried, you hold your breath, breathe over their shoulders. You know what I mean?
The thing is, I'm not going to hug anyone wearing a mask, right? If we're hugging, the mask comes off.
Fucking hell, Jeremy.
I'm going to hug, but I'm going to hug safely. No, we're going to hug with danger.
Yeah, hug properly.
Yeah.
Take the risk.
What? What the fuck's happened to Jeremy?
I'm sorry to hear about your sister and all that, but if you're not receptive for a hug, you just put your hands up. Like it stopped, and it's just totally acceptable then.
I think people who don't want to wear. Thank you, Kenny, so much, and enjoy that with your workmates. That's nice. I'm not in a workplace where there's routine hugging with blokes. That's the thing. Yasmin, would you wear a badge that said "Don't hug me"? Is that do we need that?
No, I wouldn't do that. But I know that it'll be.
You don't need to. No one wants to fucking hug you.
A very special day. If ever Martin and I hug, for example,
I bet you will.
That ain't gonna happen.
Next time,
That's not gonna happen.
Next time you're back in the studio, we're going to arrange it. I promise. We'll make it happen. We'll put the lights down. Okay, the break's coming. I'll go to Storm for more comments after this. More calls, please, on this. Is it irresponsible to allow hugging? We've been through such a horror. Just hug whoever agrees. 0207862222. Or is that irresponsible? See you shortly. It's a bit old Zeus, I think. There's a bit of backlash against it.
Probably not your age range, I'd say.
No, it's I don't know. It's one of those things. Hello, Yasmin and Martin are with us this morning. Later we're asking whether Labour should bring back Tony Blair. We've got the phones have lit up on this today.
No.
My goodness. The party lost more heartland.
Shut up, get on with it.
Let's take more of your calls now on whether it is irresponsible to allow hugging.
No.
Hugging from Monday, Storm.
Well, we're going to speak to Amanda from Manchester now, who thinks that we shouldn't be hugging.
So you agree with Yasmin, Amanda?
I certainly do. You shouldn't be hugging. I've actually had COVID myself. At Christmas time, it's that contagious. There's 7 adults in one room, and out of the 7 adults, 5 of us got COVID.
Bullshit. I call bullshit. Funny that, because there was at least 700,000 people in London marching on the 24th. How many of them have got COVID? How many of them are dropped dead? Where was the spike? Yeah, he talks shit. Fuck off.
That's exactly when I got it, and I think I know how I got it, and it was a conversation with somebody who was standing 6 feet away. So, yeah, it is contagious for sure. Yeah, you're right.
Also, a female who is working in one of the hotels. She is now sadly passed away. She was made to go into a room near a COVID-19 victim.
A COVID-19 victim? Wow, okay.
Room.
Right, but that's terrible.
Amanda, we shouldn't hug until everyone is
we
vaccinated.
did do the figures, and yesterday for the first time, 0 deaths in England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, and that so then it's not a danger if it's gone. That's the key thing, isn't it?
It's not exactly gone there, because the children that are in school at the moment, you've got the primary sector, the secondary schools, they're in school, you take the masks off them, okay, they're touching everything, but they're also being given sanitizer. My son goes to school, in primary school, and as he enters the gates and he goes into the entrance, he's given this sanitizer alcohol gel to make sure that he doesn't enter the school with it. Now, if it was okay to hug, why are they still giving this stuff out?
Because, Amanda, you're stupid. The fact you're letting your fucking kid do that, you should look into the damage it's doing, maybe, I don't know. I bet do you force him to wear a mask as well? Yeah, fucking...
It's really odd. That's strange. Let me just ask Martin to respond to this. Martin, it's all too soon, according to Amanda.
No, well, my children have been back throughout the entire pandemic. Just remember that the schools didn't ever close for key workers. My wife is a TA who's also been teaching throughout the entire thing. And, you know, they're doing all these precautions in schools because they are being overly vigilant, and because schools were so politicised by the teaching unions, which were threatening to go on strike and close schools altogether. So it's not really for medical reasons, it's for political reasons. But also, this is a seasonal virus. Every expert on the planet now admits that. So what happened at Christmas isn't the same as what's happening in May and June, especially with the vaccine roll-up, which has been amazing, and zero COVID deaths. So it's time to get our lives back to normal.
Storm.
Well said, Martin. Can't disagree with him there. Oh, unfortunate pausing, but yeah, can't disagree with you, Martin. Well said.
I'm going to speak to Lindy now from East Sussex, who thinks it's time to hug.
Yay!
You take the chance, Lindy.
Yes, Jeremy, good to talk to you. Absolutely. I think that there was almost something Python-esque when I got home yesterday, and I heard that we were now officially allowed to hug. And just by way of explanation, I have stuck to the rules absolutely rigidly.
Oh dear.
Last
Well done! Fucking hell, you patronising twat.
September, my father died from COVID.
With, is it, or from, what are you saying? PCR test, was it?
Very suddenly, and it was horrific. And people hugged me. People hugged me. People hugged me at the funeral. We had a very sterile funeral for obvious reasons. But can you seriously tell me that if somebody is sobbing through the loss of their father, you would stand aside and not put your arms around them?
Yasmin would.
I would have gone in, I must say, yeah.
So, I'm sorry, Yasmin wouldn't, I mean.
But for Yasmin, you wouldn't.
Well, I would find another way. I would be too scared.
Find another way? What? How can you find another way to hug someone? What? You fucking
Actually,
lacking
to hurt
empathy.
that very person who was
Narcissistic
sobbing.
psychopath.
And it has been incredibly difficult for people not to connect up in that way. But I still feel one number in, you know, and it's fantastic. We are kind of conquering it. I still feel it's too soon.
I get the impression that in 2 years' time it'd still be too soon for you, you fucking idiot.
All right. Well,
But,
Lindy,
you know,
listen,
I might
I'm
be
sorry,
wrong.
but I'm sorry you lost your dad, and we're getting out of it.
Well, yeah, but you don't know any real details, do you? I mean, he might have been fucking 90-something and already very ill, I don't know.
But you're without him, what can I say?
And I just basically totally endorse what Martin's been saying, who's, you know, this is too authoritarian. And, you know, within reason, a hug, it's not going to, you know, in some circumstances, it is necessary, it is healthy, it is comforting. We are human.
All right, thank you.
Well said, Lindy. I agree. You get it. You get it.
Lindy, all the best. Have a look at this photo. This is when we were in the depths of it, and this is in Canada. But we
Yeah,
saw
look at
this
that. How
yesterday
fucking
as well,
stupid
didn't
do
we?
they look?
People building these so-called hug curtains or hug gloves as a way of, I know that a lot of people, Martin, you might be one, were saying this is the level of madness now that we think we need this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I find those sort of pictures, you know, really, really sort of heartbreaking. I mean, in a sense, they're hugging and they seem happy, but we've allowed so much to be taken away so
Yes. Well, some people have.
in such a short period of time. And I think we need to put this behind us now. And now the to the caller that just phoned in, I think, has exemplified this in a nutshell. You know, the desire to be hugged and loved should overpower using our own risk analysis to get on with our lives now.
Fucking hell, risk analysis. Shut up.
Thank you for your calls. Very interesting. So hugging back from Monday. So what would we call it? Not generalised hugging, but targeted hugging. I mean, hugging of a sort that's, you know, we're careful.
We know things are bad, worse than bad. They're crazy. It's like everything everywhere is going crazy, so we don't go out anymore. We sit in the house, and slowly the world we're living in is getting smaller, and all we say is, please, at least leave us alone in our living rooms. Let me have my toaster and my TV and my steel-belted radios, and I won't say anything. Just leave us alone. Well, I'm not going to leave you alone. I want you to get mad.